Conqueror's Haki is one of the most dangerous abilities in the world of One Piece. It's a rare power that only a select few, chosen by destiny, can use. Over time, fans have been introduced to many strong Conqueror's Haki users, especially in the New World. This part of the sea is where the most powerful fighters gather, and it's no surprise that some of the best users of this ability are found here. Now that One Piece has entered its final saga, the strongest characters are coming together, including those who have mastered Conqueror's Haki. While this list covers most of the users seen so far, the recent Egghead Island arc has revealed even more. Anyway, please press the like button and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads. Now, let's begin. Let's start with Yamato at number 15. Yamato, the child of Kaido, naturally inherited the ability to use Conqueror's Haki. She awakened this power at just 8 years old and has been mastering it ever since. By the time he or she, I'll just call Yamato a she, because of boobs. By the time she reached 28, Yamato had become one of the strongest users of Conqueror's Haki. What makes Yamato stand out is her advanced use of this Haki. She can coat herself and her weapons with it, a skill she showed during her fight with Kaido. In that battle, Yamato held her ground, even managing to wound Kaido, which is no small feat. Throughout the Wano arc, Yamato demonstrated incredible control over Conqueror's Haki. For example, she knocked out Ulti and later clashed with Kaido using techniques similar to his. Yamato's mastery of Conqueror's Haki is already remarkable, and it's likely to grow stronger as the story progresses. Now number 14 is Silver's Rayleigh, the former first mate of the Roger Pirates. Rayleigh is an incredibly skilled pirate even without a devil fruit. He's a master of all 3 Haki types, including Conqueror's Haki, which he famously taught to Luffy. Rayleigh's advanced Conqueror's Haki was shown when Blackbeard attacked Amazon Lily. To protect Boa Hancock, Rayleigh used his advanced Haki with black lightning bolts emanating from his blade proof of his skill. Although Rayleigh is older now and not as powerful as he was in his prime, his control over Haki is still extraordinary. In his younger days, his Conqueror's Haki must have been on another level entirely. At number 13 is Saint Shepherd Jupiter, one of the strongest elders we've seen in One Piece. He has the power of the Sandworm Yokai, which is already impressive, but his abilities go beyond just that. Jupiter has incredibly strong Haki, something that's been confirmed multiple times, especially during the events on Egghead. Both Zoro and Lucci commented on how overwhelmingly powerful the Elder's Haki is. When Jupiter arrived, the black lightning sparks around him clearly indicated that he uses Conqueror's Haki. This makes him one of the strongest users of it in the series. Next, at number 12 is St. J. Garcia's Saturn, another member of the 5 Elders and one of the highest ranking figures in the world government. Saturn's strength seems limitless. His immense Haki was confirmed when he appeared on Egghead. While it hasn't been directly stated that he uses Conqueror's Haki, it's heavily implied that all 5 Elders have this power. When Saturn showed up, both Zoro and Lucci were shocked by the level of Haki they felt from the Elders, showing just how strong he really is. At number 11, we have St. Marcus Mars, who stands out even among the Elders. He wields the power of the Itsumaid Yokai and has shown extraordinary abilities. For example, he managed to break through the lava phase barrier by covering his entire body in Haki. When Jinbe witnessed his Haki, it reminded him of the massive Haki blast Shanks unleashed in Wano, suggesting that Marcus Mars's Conqueror's Haki is comparable to Shanks. This makes him an incredibly strong user, and fans can expect to see more of his abilities in the future. At number 10 is Saint Ethanbaron V. Nusjuro, another powerful elder and a skilled swordsman who uses the Bakatsu Yokai. Like the rest of the elders, Nusjuro most likely has Conqueror's Haki, even though we haven't seen him use it yet. It's only a matter of time before we witness Nusjuro showcasing this ability. At number 9 is Saint Topman Warkiri, one of the 5 elders. Warkiri is a powerful figure, and like the other elders, he is a user of Conqueror's Haki. In fact, through Warkiri, it was confirmed that all the elders possess this ability. During his battle with Luffy, Warkiri demonstrated his Conqueror's Haki in a unique way. When the giant sounded a horn to retreat, Warkiri countered with a horn of his own infused with Conqueror's Haki. The impact of this roar was immense. Luffy was sent flying, The giants were left disoriented and nearby marine ships started to shake. Many marines even passed out from the pressure. This moment proved the incredible strength of HakI Haki. At number 8 is Kazuki Oden, one of the strongest samurai to ever come from Wano. Oden was born exceptionally strong and became even more powerful during his travels with Roger and Whitebeard. He mastered all 3 types of haki, but his specialty was Ryu, an advanced form of armament haki. Using his full strength, Oden managed to injure Kaido and leave him with a massive scar. It's unclear whether Oden's Togen Tatsuka attack involved Conqueror's Haki or just advanced Ryu. However, Kaido himself stated that Conqueror's Haki is the only ability capable of seriously harming him. This suggests that Oden likely used it during their battle. Kaido later recognized Zoro's attack as Conqueror's Haki because it reminded him of Oden's strike. Oden's skill with forging legendary swords like Enma and no Habakiri further highlights his incredible strength and mastery. At number 7 is Big Mom, one of the Yonko of the sea and an immensely powerful fighter. With a bounty of 4.3 billion berries, she's second only to Kaido alongside her powerful devil fruit, the Soru no Met. Big Mom has shown great skill with all 3 forms of Haki, including advanced Conqueror's Haki. Big Mom first demonstrated her Conqueror's Haki when she knocked out Page 1 with a single punch during the Onigashima raid. Although she used this ability during her battles with Kid and Law, it wasn't a major focus. Toward the end of her fight, she used the defensive side of advanced Conqueror's Haki, but by then she was too weakened to stop the attacks from the worst generation duo. Because of this, fans haven't seen the full extent of Big Mom's Conqueror's Haki. Hopefully, through flashbacks or future events, we'll get a better understanding of how powerful it is. At number 6 is Monkey D. Luffy. From the start, Luffy had the ability to use Conqueror's Haki, which has been confirmed multiple times in the story. During the Wano arc, he leveled up by learning how to coat his body with this power, making him much stronger. Luffy can already control the basic forms of Conqueror's Haki pretty well, but his advanced usage still needs work. However, he keeps improving. In his fight against Kaido, Luffy managed to injure the Yonko and even knock him to his knees with a few powerful punches. Luffy's growth in Wano was huge. At first, he learned advanced Ryu, which is a step up from basic armament Haki. But during his battle with Kaido, he unlocked the advanced form of Conqueror's Haki. At first, he was able to knock Kaido down with it, but his lack of control became obvious. That's why Kaido overpowered him and threw him to the sea. When Luffy returned though, his Conqueror's Haki had improved. The more he fought, the better his control got. By the end of their battle, Luffy coated his massive island-sized fist in Conqueror's Haki, which led to Kaido's defeat. Right now, Luffy is easily one of the top Conqueror's Haki users. At number 5 is Kaido, one of the Yonko and the strongest pirate alive in One Piece, alongside his mythical Zoan Devil fruit, the Uo no Mi model Saria. Kaido's mastery of Conqueror's Haki makes him a terrifying opponent. Kaido uses Conqueror's Haki in all his strongest moves, like Thunder Bagua and Ragnaroku. Luffy even learned how to coat himself in Conqueror's Haki by observing Kaido's techniques. Kaido is one of the best Conqueror's Haki users we've seen. He showcased this ability throughout the Wano arc. Even though he had his powerful Dragon Devil Fruit, Kaido relied heavily on his Haki in combat. He used it to knock Luffy out multiple times, showing that his mastery was more refined than Luffy's. Although Kaido eventually lost, his Conqueror's Haki stood out as one of the strongest. This power was key in many of his devastating attacks, such as Thunder Bagua, Thunder Bellow Bagua, and Destroyer of Death. Kaido's Haki was undeniably top tier, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in One Piece. At number 4 is Whitebeard, known as the strongest pirate in the world during his time. Whitebeard was powerful enough to destroy the entire world if he wanted to. He was Gold D. Roger's greatest rival, and the two were equally matched in combat, as seen during Oden's flashback. Whitebeard mastered all 3 forms of Haki, using them at an incredibly high level. During a clash on a remote island in the Grand Line, he coated his weapon, Muraku Mogiri, with Conqueror's Haki and went head-to-head with Roger. As one of the strongest pirates ever, Whitebeard's Conqueror's Haki was on full display during his prime. Fans saw him create massive streaks of black lightning when clashing with Roger, proving just how strong his Conqueror's Haki was. Unfortunately, by the time of the Paramount War, his health had declined so much that he couldn't even use the basic form of Conqueror's Haki. In his prime, however, Whitebeard was nearly unstoppable. Very few could compete with him, and his use of Conqueror's Haki made him one of the strongest characters in the One Piece world. At number 3 is Garp, the legendary hero of the Marines. Garp is one of the few people who could stand toe-to-toe with Roger without relying on a devil fruit. It was almost certain he had Conqueror's Haki, especially since his son and grandson both have this ability. This was finally confirmed in the Egghead arc, where Garp showed off his incredible power during his mission to rescue Kobe. Garp's Conqueror's Haki is amazing. When he arrived at Pirate Island, he used a technique called Galaxy Impact, leaping into the sky and unleashing a blow that instantly destroyed a large portion of the town. His other moves, like Blue Hole, were also powered by Conqueror's Haki. Every punch he threw was enhanced by his Haki, and his strength was so overwhelming that even Kuzan, a former Marine admiral, couldn't stand against him. While Garp's power has lessened with age, he still managed to overpower an admiral and split an island-sized skull with one Conqueror's Haki-infused punch. In his prime, Garp claimed he could have destroyed the entire pirate island if he wanted to. Even now, his Haki is strong enough to place him among the best, making his feats all the more impressive despite his age. At number 2 is Shanks, one of the Yonko in the One Piece world. Even without a devil fruit, Shanks has mastered all 3 types of Haki, making him one of the most impressive fighters in the series. His control over Conqueror's Haki was first shown when he visited the Moby Dick. Even while holding back, his Haki was strong enough to damage Whitebeard's ship physically, although we haven't directly seen him use advanced Conqueror's Haki in battle yet. It's almost certain he has mastered it. Shanks' Conqueror's Haki has always been considered incredibly powerful, but fans didn't get to see its full extent for a long time. That changed after the Wano Country arc ended. When Aramaki, also known as Green Bull, tried to invade Wano, Shanks stopped him without even setting foot on land. From miles away, Shanks unleashed his advanced Conqueror's Haki, sending it from his ship all the way to Wano. Just the sight of the Haki bolts left Aramaki trembling in fear. This moment made it clear that Shanks might be the most skilled Conqueror's Haki user alive today. At number 1 is Goldie Roger, the Pirate King. Roger's mastery of Conqueror's Haki was unmatched, especially since he didn't rely on any devil fruit powers. Like Rayleigh, Haki was his main weapon in battle. Roger wielded a supreme grade sword called Ace, which he coated with Conqueror's Haki during his fight with Whitebeard. Their attacks were evenly matched, but Roger's ambition and Haki were said to surpass Whitebeard's. Roger is easily one of the strongest users of Conqueror's Haki in One Piece. Without any devil fruit abilities, his mastery of Haki became his signature fighting style. One example of this was when he met Odin for the first time. Roger used a technique called Divine Departure, which sent Odin flying through trees and caused massive damage. To Odin's credit, he wasn't completely defeated, but the attack showed just how devastating Roger's Haki could be. Later, when Roger clashed with Whitebeard, he fully coated his sword in Conqueror's Haki. Despite being sick at the time, he was still able to fight Whitebeard to a draw. This speaks volumes about Roger's skill as he managed to rival Whitebeard without a devil fruit, relying solely on his Haki. Roger's unmatched control and power over Conqueror's Haki solidify his place as possibly the greatest user of this ability in One Piece. Anyway, please tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads.